today. It's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on their in-state rivals, the Houston Texans. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys hoping for a bounce-back performance after dropping their first game of the season a week ago. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, DeMeco Ryans. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally would do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Play action. Stroud now. Another one caught by Collins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. 81 yards and a touchdown.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stroud sets up the play action. And, that would go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It's a loss of...
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The numbers for Williams a week ago.
Team carries, 59 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground.
certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
George picked it. 2 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Prescott. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. They'll begin on the ground with Marks. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Texans, first down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run forward Marks.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Prescott.
He had a man open, but he missed it. Here's Stroud. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Marks now on 1st and 10. We'll get this to about the 38.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Cowboy first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Cowboys had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out come the Texans as you get a look at offensive coordinator Nick Caley. His guys have the first half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Again, it's Marks. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Stroud going to give to Marks. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Throw right side. Take.
Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are... Prescott now.
That's caught by Flanoy.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up
Second down and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there.
On the ground, it's Marks to start the drive.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Once more with Marks. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to stand.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Donovan Ezeraku
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They set up the screen, Marks.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33. They begin the drive with Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Henry To'o there on the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Prescott.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st down, Cowboys.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining. Here in this 2nd quarter. Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Will Anderson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not make any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defense.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Shelling through the defense. And this will leave him a yard short. Yards on first down.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 22 now, here's second and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Marks. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans first
Stroud
down.
looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Stroud. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, a 3rd and 20. They run straight ahead with Marks. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard. Prescott to throw it. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
To throw is Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down.
Prescott yet again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it